Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our cozy little corner of the internet. Grab your favorite warm drink, get comfortable, and let's have a chat. Today, we're talking about something that has become a big part of many of our lives, learning. Specifically, we're going to explore the question, is online learning better than offline learning? This isn't about finding one right answer, but more about thinking through the good and not so good parts of each. So let's dive in. First, let's think about online learning. One of the biggest, most wonderful things about it is flexibility. You can learn from anywhere, at any time. Imagine you want to learn a new language, but the best teacher is in another country. With online learning, that's no problem. You can attend class right from your living room. You can also often learn at your own pace. If you need more time to understand a topic, you can rewatch a video or reread the material as many times as you like. There's no pressure to keep up with the fastest person in the class. This flexibility is amazing for people with busy schedules, like those who work full-time or have families to take care of. It opens up educational opportunities that just weren't possible before. Another great thing about online learning is the variety. The internet is like a giant library with endless shelves. You can find courses on almost anything you can imagine, from coding and graphic design to baking and gardening. Many of these courses are taught by experts from all over the world. This means you get access to a huge range of knowledge and skills that might not be available in your local area. Plus, online courses can often be cheaper than traditional classes. You save money on travel, and sometimes the course materials are digital and free. So, for accessibility and variety, online learning is a clear winner. But, of course, it's not all perfect. Online learning has its challenges too. The biggest one for many people is the lack of face-to-face interaction. It can feel a bit lonely sometimes, studying by yourself. You miss out on the small chats with classmates before class or working together on a project in the same room. That sense of community you get from a physical classroom is hard to replicate online. It's also much easier to get distracted at home. The laundry needs doing, your pet wants attention, or you might be tempted to check social media. It takes a lot of self-discipline to stay focused and motivated when you are your own boss. And let's not forget about technical problems. A slow internet connection or computer crash can be really frustrating and can disrupt your learning. Now, let's switch gears and talk about offline learning, or what we might call traditional classroom learning. The biggest advantage here is the human connection. Being in a room with a teacher and other students creates a special learning environment. You can ask questions and get an immediate answer. Your teacher can see if you reconfused just by looking at your face and can offer help right away. Discussions can happen more naturally, and you can learn so much from your classmates' questions and perspectives. This interaction is so important for building communication skills and learning how to work with others. Also, a physical classroom provides structure. You have a set time and place to be, which can help you stay on track. This routine can be really helpful for people who find it hard to manage their own time. When you go to a classroom, you are entering a space that is dedicated to learning. This helps you mentally switch into student mode and leave other distractions behind. You have access to school facilities like libraries, labs, and sports equipment. And let's be honest, some things are just easier to learn by doing them in person. Think about a science experiment, a pottery class, or a dance lesson. The hands-on experience in a traditional setting is invaluable for these kinds of subjects. However, offline learning has its downsides too. It's much less flexible. You have to be in a specific place at a specific time, which can be difficult to manage with work or family commitments. Your choices are often limited to the courses and schools available in your local area. If you live in a small town, you might not have access to the specialized training you're looking for. It can also be more expensive. You have to consider the cost of tuition, textbooks, transportation, and maybe even moving to a new city to attend a certain university. This can make traditional education inaccessible for many people. Plus, learning in a group means you have to move at the group's pace. If you learn faster or slower than your classmates, it can sometimes be a frustrating experience. So, after looking at both sides, what's the verdict? Is one truly better than the other? Well, I think the best answer is, it depends. It really depends on you. It depends on your personality, your learning style, your goals, and your life circumstances. If you are a self-motivated person who needs flexibility and wants to choose from a wide variety of subjects, online learning might be a fantastic fit for you. It gives you the freedom to design your own education and learn from the best in the world, all from the comfort of your home. You can fit your studies around your life, not the other way around. For the independent learner, the digital world is full of amazing opportunities. On the other hand, if you thrive on social interaction, need a structured routine to stay focused, and enjoy learning in a collaborative environment, then offline learning is probably the better choice. The immediate feedback from teachers and the energy of a live classroom can be incredibly powerful. The friendships and connections you make in a traditional school setting can last a lifetime and be just as valuable as the lessons themselves. But here is an interesting thought. Maybe we don't have to choose just one. The future of education might be a mix of both. This is often called blended learning. Imagine having the flexibility of online lectures that you can watch anytime, combined with weekly in-person group sessions to discuss ideas and work on projects. This model could give us the best of both worlds, the convenience of online learning and the human connection of the classroom. Many schools and universities are already exploring this approach, and I think it's a really exciting development. It acknowledges that different people learn in different ways, and that both online and offline methods have unique strengths. So, as we think about our own learning journeys, it's not about online versus offline. It's about finding what works for us. What kind of environment helps you learn best? What fits into your life right now? The most important thing is to never stop learning, to stay curious, and to find the path that makes you feel excited and inspired. Whether that's through a screen or in a classroom, the journey of gaining knowledge is always a beautiful one. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Have you tried online learning? Do you prefer a traditional classroom? Share your experiences in the comments below. It's always so wonderful to learn from each other. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this little chat gave you some things to think about. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more cozy conversations. Until next time, take care and keep learning. Bye for now.